everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So this is being filmed at, what time is it? 7:21 on Thursday. So yes, you're hearing that right. This is literally going up as soon as I finish filming this. But basically what happened is I had a vlog that I filmed yesterday that I wanted to go up today, but I kind of want to add some more to it. So I figured I'll just film the video that was meant to go up tomorrow, put it up today, and just like switch the two. But that means I gotta film it now. And yeah, it's been a crazy day. So basically what I'm going to do is I did a video the other day of answering all your questions, and there were some that I didn't get to answer. There's only like 5 or something, but each question had like several different questions, so we're gonna film this. Okay, and these happen to be like juicy questions too, so y'all are gonna find some out today. All right, first question: have you ever had a boyfriend? I actually have. It was like a while ago. It was nothing serious, but I have had a boyfriend. Do you have a favorite horse? I do not. Like, of my horses, I do not have a favorite horse. Of other people's horses like that I've ridden, Ben de la Creme is my favorite. Do you have any tips for hunter flat classes? Honestly, loose rein, and don't, like, I always try to, like, you know, like frame too much and then I'd be going too slow. Just like loose rein, nice strut across the ring, like keep going, don't go too slow. Makeup routine. So I actually, like, really, honestly, truly, just don't wear makeup. I'm not good at it. Like, sometimes I'll put like some concealer on, or now and then I'll put some mascara on, but like that's it. Like, most of the time I just wake up and brush my hair and brush my teeth and leave. And what camera do you recommend for pictures? So for pictures, my dad actually takes all my pictures, so if that's what you're talking about, I don't actually know. But if you're the camera I film on is a G7X Mark II, and this is great, so you can film and take pictures on it. And how and what do you use to take your thumbnails? So I normally just screenshot something from the video on this camera, or I'll use like a picture my dad took, and I use PicMonkey to edit all that, and it's amazing. Okay, let's just say Eleese is a very nice person, open to us strangers. Well, thank you, I appreciate it. And how tall are your boys? So Chino and Nick are both 16.2 hands, but in person, Chino is significantly bigger. Like, he's just very broad, very, like, you know, egg horsey, like very muscly. And Nick is very muscly, but he's definitely smaller. And then Angelo is 15.1, so he's like a small junior. And Patton is, I think he's 13.1 hands, so he's a medium pony. Questions: who inspired you to start riding? So a lot of people don't know this, but I have an older sister and she's a cross country rider, so I've always wanted to ride because she did. Here we are. Relationship status. Oh, if I'd filmed this like 2 weeks ago, we might have had a different answer. But because I'm filming this today, I am single. How do you deal with a bad rider show? Well, I honestly don't show it on here, but I can't give myself credit because normally when I have like a bad show or whatever, I'm very hard on myself. I can't speak. Very hard on myself. But you just have to remember, like, at the end of the day, it shows you're human. It shows you ride your horses. You're not just sitting there. And that's what happens when you work with animals. Like, they're not always going to be perfect. You're not always going to be perfect. So you just have to keep that in mind. What is the hardest competition you've been in? It's definitely been the McClay and the Washington finals, for sure. What made you want to start YouTube? So I don't even know. I started this YouTube channel like years ago, and I posted random stuff. They're all gone now. Thank gosh. We all saw what it was like only like a year or 2 ago in yesterday's video, but I honestly, like, I loved the idea of vlogging. Like, I would vlog on my phone or on my iPod Touch whenever we go to places, even though I had nowhere to post them. So I was like, well, why don't I just start a YouTube channel? Why not? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Well, I'll be in college, hopefully still doing YouTube, still riding horses, doing something with a business degree, maybe starting my own business. That would be lovely. And what is the worst fall you've had off of, or worst fall I've had off of horse? And that would be, what was it, May 2019. at my old barn, Chino tripped over in the footing and did like a somersault, and so I went over the top of him. Luckily, he didn't land on me because he like kind of like pushed me out of the way with his foot, like hit my head, or he hit my head with his foot, and I broke my collarbone. So I have like a big lump right here because I didn't get surgery or anything, and I had a concussion. I couldn't remember anything, which was quite scary. My mom was out of the country too, so me and my dad were like, don't tell her, because she was coming back the next day. We don't want to like panic her, you know. And I love you too. Do you prefer half seating or full seating more? I prefer half seat. So funny enough, until like I moved to this barn, I always loved being in my half seat. I was always too forward though. Like I wasn't like a nice half seat. I just led forward. So I loved doing that, and I hated sitting down. And now I'm like the opposite. I swear when I'm in my half seat, I'm like, I cannot see a distance. So I do prefer the, why can I speak? I do prefer sitting down. Okay, and last question. When was the last time you fell and how? The last time I fell was back in, I think it was in May. It was right before we went to like our first show after like the whole first quarantine. And I don't even know what happened, but Nick like spooked at something and I just went straight over his head into the jump. But I was fine. Like it was like boo-hoo, rub it off, but all was well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see you all tomorrow with another vlog. Next week will be better vlogs, hopefully, because I will be allowed back at the barn. Anyway, see ya.